Tremendiss. Feed the family. Only a chosen few get a seat at this table. For real. Love. I went from pieces to weight. 50,000 on a lawyer, I'm beating the case. At least getting a good deal, I eat off them plates. Hindsight's 2020, I see the mistakes. I ain't got the luxury of repeating. Smoking hit my shit, one puff and he was tweaking. Had him in the spot, blowing his whole check in one weekend. I'ma put on till they put me in the casket. It's cold out, hope you wear a full metal jacket. Pop in the 30, I ain't talking about perkies. Did them close range, then I hopped on the dirty. Before I get carried by 6, I get trapped by 12. How I made it out, sometimes I surprise myself. Conversation with the plug.
How I stay clean, but I got it out the mud.
10 toes down, any block that I'm on.
Hop in the phone, real zinger, I'ma serve anybody that I want.
Conversation with the plug.
How I stay clean, but I got it out the mud.
10 toes down, any block that I'm on.
Hop in the phone, real zinger, I'ma serve anybody that I want. Money, power, respect is the key to life. Just give it up, don't die for a key of white. Sippin' tequila by the liter, throw a party for my zings every time that I re-up. That car spin one more time, we gon' flip it. Did a lot of dirt, but I ain't never been a victim. Probably do it Dealy, I ain't tryna see a witness. Get my hands on a birdie and watch me turn into a chemist. You should know by now that I'm a fucking cash cow. They say quit while you ahead, but I can't cash out now. And if I'm in a whip, there's a blick in it. Zinged out, it came back to life after 6 minutes.
Conversation with the plug.
How I stay clean, but I got it out the mud.
10 toes down, any block that I'm on.
Hop in the phone, real zinger, I'ma serve anybody that I want.
Conversation with the plug.
How I stay clean, but I got it out the mud.
10 toes down, any block that I'm on.
Hop in the phone, real zinger, I'ma serve anybody that I want.
Took that shit to trial and I beat it. I was like, wow, thank you, Jesus. Wouldn't move the brown if they ain't need it. She can't hold it down, why would I seat it? Shoot his face off, cause I mean it. You don't play ball, you cheerleading. I don't make calls, I spray heat up. It won't take long to whole team up. She tryna fuck raw, but she a skeezer. She tryna fuck raw, but she a skeezer. I'm in the crib, cutting dope with the magic bullet. In a couple weeks, I had his spits trapping for me. In a couple months, I had his labels asking for me. And I still got the plug sending package to me. Conversation with the plug.
How I stay clean, but I got it out the mud.
10 toes down, any block that I'm on.
Hop in the phone, real zinger, I'ma serve anybody that I want.
Conversation with the plug.
How I stay clean, but I got it out the mud.
10 toes down, any block that I'm on.
Hop in the phone, real zinger, I'ma serve anybody that I want.
Yo, you already know what it is. You're listening to The Urban Product. It's your boy DME.
It's your boy Cozy Rich.
And it's your girl Imani.
And we got a very special episode because we got a couple guests in the building. Introducing them as a whole for the first time. You feel me? We got Feed the Family in the building. We got BoriRock here. We got Shaykh Hanif, Dealy, Top Hooter. The entire gang is here right now. Welcome.
Feed the family.
Facts. Feed the family.
It's us, nigga.
Let's just start this off with this. So
I love it. I love that energy.
So is it like, are y'all like Feed the Family? Do you still go by Hooterville? Like, which one is it? I didn't know if the Hooterville was like something else or something.
Yeah, Feed the Family is where we're going, like, you know, on the music tip as a group.
Okay.
Hooterville is more like a whole movement. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's a lifestyle, clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? So it's more like a movement. So it's definitely not the same.
Oh, all right, but it's all connected.
It's all connected for sure.
All right, word. That was the first thing I just wanted to get off right off the top.
Real quick. I gotta dig into that a little bit. So talk more about Hooterville. What's the movement about? Could you elaborate on that a little bit? It's interesting.
I'm gonna kick it to my man
Top Hooter.
I mean, he's wearing the.
I just feel like, you know, he could give you the best answer for that question. You feel
all right, word, facts. And as we go down, definitely feel free to introduce yourself too. I just jumped in it because I had a question, but definitely feel free to introduce yourselves too.
Word, Top Hoot. Hooterville is more like my man said, it's a lifestyle. You know, we came in like pretty much putting the clothing together. We all came through as a collective and just we trying to strive to do better. You know, Hooterville is all about taking something that wasn't greater and making it greater than. You know what I'm saying?
Hats fire, by the way.
Appreciate you.
Facts.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we got a lot of shit. We got fitteds, We can swear on here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got fitteds, hoodies, sweaters, anything you need, bro. We got it, bro. Hooterville, we in the building. But Feed the Family's a whole different vibe, you know. Feed the Family's more on a music tip. It's us for a collective as a group coming together.
For the first time, right?
Yes, sir.
Like dropping the tape?
Yeah, for the first time.
Yeah.
Word. All right, cool. Now that we got like the intros out of the way, let me just. How y'all doing? Nah, I just want to talk to my co-hosts real quick. How y'all doing? Get everybody in here.
I'm good. It's another Tuesday. Nice, relaxing feeling after the snowstorm. I'm ready to start shit off.
Crazy.
It was, but it was needed though, in a way.
What?
I didn't have work. I chilled at the house. I deep cleaned. You know what I'm saying? I cooked things that I haven't cooked in a while. It was good for me. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, my job expected me to come in, but like,
Ow.
no. As soon as I called them, they didn't even let
period.
a minute go
They knew
by.
what it
They're
was.
like, yeah, you don't
Yeah.
gotta come in. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
you knew why I called. You feel me? But nah, snow was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
And the day after having to deal with all that shit to go to work,
Bridgewater
ridiculous.
sucks with fucking plowing snow.
Oh, I believe
I
it.
don't get it. What about you though?
Yeah, it's another day in the life. You feel me?
My nigga.
Another day in the life. Can't really complain. We getting more snow this weekend, so it is
Yeah.
what it is. I'm tired of living out here, but
Yeah, it's
I mean, I need that warm weather.
Word, and I feel you.
I need that Miami weather 24/7. But life is life.
I hear you. All right, so now I'm caught up with y'all. Let me tap in with the gang. All
No,
right,
but
so
how are you though?
I'm doing good. I'm always good.
All
Every
right.
time you
We
see
just
me,
gotta
I'm
make
in a
sure.
good mood. I'm straight
Cool.
all the time. You feel me? If I'm not here,
Oh, dogs.
if I'm not good, I just won't show up. That's how you know.
My man's got a fresh haircut today. You know he
Period.
good.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
we
was
give it to
hurting.
him.
Nah. Damn,
give
I'm
it to
sorry.
him.
I gotta
the
say
mic
this
back.
real quick. Nah, because like I got this movement going on, right? Like never cheat on your barber. That's like words that I live by. You feel me? But my barber recently got his
I'm
own
just
shop.
loyal. I'm just loyal to the barbers.
My barber got his own shop recently. He's a new father, so he got all this like new shit that's taking up more of his time, and I respect that. I got shit going on my side too. So anytime I need him, there's always reasons why he's late to an appointment, or sometimes he might not even show up and I got to rebook appointments. And I'm getting to the point where I might have to find a new barber. And these niggas knew I was hurting, so that's why they mentioned it. But like trying to schedule appointments, that's just not wavy, especially when I've been loyal to this man for like 10 years, bro. 10 years and I'm still finding trouble to book spots with you?
Nah, you should
That's
know where that
crazy, my
nigga
nigga.
live by now.
You should be getting house calls.
No, I'm not up enough for house calls yet. Not yet. I feel like that's a special privilege. You feel me? I'm not up enough for that. But yeah, everything's smooth. But definitely welcome to the show. Thank y'all for pulling up. I do want to get into the music. Feed the Family. Y'all dropped a tape. Highly anticipated, I think, when you guys announced it. Because at least from my side, I wasn't aware that this was coming until y'all announced it. Okay. But as soon as y'all announced it, I was ready. You feel me? I've been following people individually. I think Shaykh, I think you were the person I had to catch up to the most out of the rest of the group. I already heard music from everybody else. Right. You were the one that I had to catch up to the most. But that was dope because I fucked up with a lot of what you had on the tape. So it was good to go into it. But I want to go into the story and how everything came together. So are all of y'all from the same section in Boston?
Well, yeah, we pretty much all from Dorchester.
All from Dorchester?
I'm from the South End.
South End? All right, word. So the creation of this project, when y'all put it together, shout out to Tremendiss. He's the one that produced the entire thing.
Go.
Fact, you think it's fire. So what made y'all decide? He is? Oh, that's dope. Hey, shout out. Keep it. Feed the family. I get it. I get it. All right, so what made y'all decide that now is the time to come up with something together? Because y'all chose a great time, but what made y'all decide that it was now?
Shit, we kind of been had it in the tuck, and we just I like kind of knew I had a good year 2021 and shit, so I already had tapes planned out, and then Feed the Family was already in the works when I was working on other tapes and shit like that. Originally I had came home from doing like 2 months in jail, and then I knew I had Tremendiss beats I had to do, so I basically just came home and had some bars, and I went to the fucking and I knew I hopped on some Tremendiss beats, and like a good 8 sent them to my nigga Neef, and shit like that. And then we took it from there. Like I sent it to Neef, and then I'm telling Dunn about this nigga Neef, how he's nice, and then Dunn came through. Probably shortly, and he probably get all linked in the studio and shit. And then, you know what I mean, and then Dunn got with it, and I already knew like early, like this is like top of 20, like this is 2020 going into 21, and I already knew, alright, word, bad, we all going. I was already thinking like, word, this gonna be a group project, and then shortly after that, my man Top Hooter, aka 89, hopped on it too, and I was already thinking, no, we gonna take our time with this shit, and I just was dropping tapes, and then, you know what I mean, I already had it lined up for it could fall on that date type shit. I wanted it to fall originally. I wanted to for it to drop originally in fall, but it ended up dropping in December and shit. But yeah. I mean, my fault. January. It was supposed to drop in December. It went from fall to then December to then January. But yeah, it took a while to the music we make is, when we get up, we can do that shit easy. But it's really the whole packaging and all that. Make sure we do it right, and yeah, man, pretty much like a year into making it type shit.
This being your first tape as a collective all together, what was that creative process like working together? I'm assuming this isn't your first time, obviously, working together, right. But putting this tape together as a masterpiece or as a project, what was that creative process like for you guys?
It was easy making the music. Like I said, it's easy for us to make the music. I've been making music with these guys. I've been making music with Dealy and Top Hooter since I was like, what, 21 or some shit? I'm 29 now. I've been like in a mix with them niggas, so we got that chemistry. It's easy. My man Hanif, he just came home from a long stretch and shit.
Yes, sir.
Came out like 2
yes,
years
sir.
ago and shit. And but he fit right in with what we do. Like he got the same kind of style as us type shit. And you know, I tapped in with Hanif and we just been going crazy, and it was like a perfect fit. Pause, you know what I'm saying? Word.
Nah, facts. Nah, I hear you.
Some ill music together, and it's mad easy.
Right.
It was just the whole, you know, packaging it up. That should be a little more of a challenge for me.
So
But
that's from your perspective. How about the rest of y'all?
Right. I would like to hear how. Yeah. On those.
Well, shit, like he said, making the music was easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit it just came natural. Like, the chemistry was there off the rip.
We sound good together.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
yes, you do.
Yes,
you do.
Yeah, and so yeah, like, it wasn't like we would go in there and like try to map it out or have any like a blueprint to the actual record, or like, yo, we gonna do this on this song, or like, it was just we go in there and we cooking up. Whoever was ready first, go in the booth, bow. Like, whoever come up with a hook first, go lay it down. Like, it was like that, and that's how all the records came about. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
you can't lose on a Tremendiss beat.
Right, and that's another thing too. Like, Tremendiss made it so easier for us, cause the beats was just like, the beats were talking to people alone. Like, the beats was talking to me. Like, you feel me? So it was just like I was talking back. You feel me? Like, it was easy. Well, it was easier. You know what I'm saying? Than like any other like beat. Like the man's just crazy. He's different with it. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, it was that's how it was. That's how it came about. And then we had a few joints, like we had a few joints that was like originally on the track list that we removed and replaced with others and shit like that. But for the most part, yeah, it was smooth sailing, man.
Bori has sent me a few tracks, not probably like 3 or 4 joints that he had just laid like verses down on, and you know, he was just like, bro, do what you want to do, whatever you want to do, let's get up, you know, I'm thinking about putting the project together with the guys. I'm like, yeah, it's whatever.
Right, that's how it was.
I was like, yeah, it's whatever. I'll come through. I'm like, how many you want me to get on? He's like, brother, I want you to get on all of them if you want to. And I'm like, all right, I'll see what's up. And then really just started, it was like a snowball. It just started from doing a few joints. I'll come and I'll lay a verse down or lay a hook down, and then I come back, I would hear a Dunny verse, then I come back, I hear a P verse, and then that was like the skeleton of it, and we started to like really see, like, damn, get like a bigger picture. So then we just started locking in the studio and just started to, now we catching the whole vibe. We now feeding off of P. He's going in there laying some shit. Now we sparring. Now Dunny come up with something crazy. I'm like, damn, I gotta top that. And then Bodie coming back like, yo, I got it. So that's really, when you started to see this, that's when it really started to
mad
formulate.
fun.
It's like pushing each other to get
Absolutely.
better than the last person.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, it's like having fun, but you still got
competing.
that.
You're competing though. You
Of course,
that
of
competitive
course, you
shit
can hear
with
it. You
it.
can hear it in.
Tequila.
You can hear it in the tracks. It's like we really like, nah, bro. Oh yeah, that's how you coming off. Pause. All right, let's do it.
That's why I love separation so much, man.
Yeah,
Because I
exactly.
felt that shit in separation. That's why I
Hell
love that shit.
Drunk. I was mad.
Nah, word, that shit's lit. Now you can go ahead, Amani.
My bad. My question was just more so. Yo, you're good. My question was just more so when y'all find something y'all don't like, how do y'all check each other? Like, nah, that was trash. Like, how does
We
that?
never. Everything we do is crazy.
Right.
Yeah, we really don't put out whack shit.
We
Talk your
veterans.
shit.
No bullshit. We like
Okay.
got years doing this shit. Like it's so fucking easy.
Yeah, that don't really happen, man. Like,
So y'all don't make bad verses
Bad
now?
verses, like, everything's fire. Everything's fire.
we don't never have
Nothing's in the trash.
We probably didn't use 2 tracks, and it's not cause it was unwavy or nothing.
the
It was just
flow.
more like they didn't really fit with the. It was like whatever, and they didn't lay their verses down. I just laid my verse down on 2 of them, and it was just like whatever. Those ain't really it. But other than that, yeah.
So for me, off of what I'm hearing right now, it sounds like you guys working together very seamless, very easy. For one, why is it now that you guys are choosing to work together? Because it sounds like you guys have been together as a whole for a while now. So that's my first question. And second, since it is so easy to just go to each other, get a song, because you're not gonna put out a bad verse or anything. If that's the case, I just want to know. Yeah, I just had it.
You going? You got it. You
No,
got
that's
it.
it. What the fuck was that
Why
question?
you think about that? To answer the first one.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Mitigating circumstances, legal issues and whatnot.
Okay.
That's so. But now we still getting things situated.
Got it.
But
It really took a lot of us just locking in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause
real life and shit.
Okay, so all right.
But
don't get-
There's
don't-
4 of us, so everybody kind of got their own shit
Their own
going,
shit to go through, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we took that time and really said, yo, we're gonna lock in and do this. That's
Right.
kind of what we did. You feel me?
Right.
We locked in.
and it's not like we wasn't doing records with each other
Right.
before that. You know what I'm saying? We was always on each other's projects. We got hella videos.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like he said, there was just
Stuff going on.
Yeah.
It's like timing, fucking, also, yeah, that's a great question, gang. Like, why we ain't been do that? But like, shit, Tremendiss had a lot of beats. Like, Tremendiss been making beats for fucking since like early 2000s and shit, like shit like that. Like he been nice, and then I just knew, and I was just mad. I was on house arrest. 6 p.m. curfew. I was just so thirsty to make mad music because I had a lot of time to play with, and I was like, hold on, Tremendiss need a tape. I already just dropped Fish Scale. That shit was going ham. I already lined another tape up, and I just knew like, oh shit, I want Tremendiss. I want to make a tape with Tremendiss, and I'm gonna use this. And I know my niggas, they got bars, so it's like bars and Tremendiss beat. You know what I mean? It ain't like a. Yeah, his beats is meant for bars, so I just knew like, oh shit, this is you know what I mean. So that's kind of how it happened, like but yeah, Tremendiss beats. We had a bunch of those, so I just knew, yeah, we got to do the bar thing and shit, cause I always try to make different type projects. Like I get on drill beats. I got some I try to get creative with my sound, but I just knew I needed like a super bar tape, and yeah, and I knew my guys are like professionals at that, so. I mean, so you can't miss.
Yeah, second part of my question, my fault.
No, you're good.
Yeah, it came back to me. So I just wanted to know, like, how did you guys end up forming Feed the Family? How did you guys come together, meet each other, and where did you guys get your own individual influences for your own sounds and everything? Because you guys sound distinct to me, very different from each other. So
Okay.
Wait, by the way, before you answer that, done, were you guys from Medford?
I'm from Medford.
I'm from Malden.
Okay. All right, my
That
fault.
don't make sense, but okay.
I don't know. I meant to ask y'all.
We want to go left
Yeah,
to right or right to left.
yeah.
Go ahead, buddy.
Feel free to.
Where we know each other from? I know these guys forever since I was a youngin. These are my older niggas. You know what I'm saying? Neef, I met him in jail when I was young. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's he was away for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I met him when I was 17.
Yeah.
And shit. So
how did you develop your sound? Like, where do you get your influence from? How did you become
sound,
Bodie?
How did I become Bodie? I listened to a lot of Dipset, a lot of New York music, all that. Noriega, Dipset, all the L niggas. Like my brother, I had an older brother, my older brother Cello. He got years on me, he's older than me, so he used to bump all that shit. Like literally, I saw, you know what I mean? And then by, you know what I mean, elementary school, I was bumping Dipset. My second, I'm the youngest out of three. I'm the, so me and JL would just hook the Dipset, Cameron, Joel's, all that shit. Literally all we played, like, little niggas in school, elementary school was not on that. Like, we bumping Dipset heavy, crazy. And yeah, man, a whole lot of Dipset music, basically. And then, so I guess, and then Eminem, and then I got hit the Eminem, like, middle school. I was hooked on Eminem, and then, you know what I mean? I guess that's what kind of made me like that or something. And I don't know. I knew I was going to be a rapper, though, since early. I don't know how I knew, but, yeah, that kind of molded my style, I guess. Okay, yeah.
What about the rest of y'all? Do y'all agree?
And Puerto Rican music. I used to bump mad Puerto Rican music, too. Like reggaeton.
Where you at?
What influence?
Yeah.
Just you know, growing up listening to like you know, like Rockefeller, like Beanie Siegel, Jay-Z, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Those was my influences growing up, and really just, you know, just any type of music that was like timeless music that you could still play now and you could really feel it. Like those are the influences I had. Like even, you know, growing up listening to like Curtis Mayfield, Peter Tosh and shit like that. Like just any type of different music that was like vivid storytelling, but also was timeless, you know. So.
Shit, me when I was like younger, like teenager type shit, I was bumping like. I was heavy on the Cash Money. That was like that was like a big early influence on me. Like for like the shit changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Like Cash Money, and then, you know, as I got a little older, like, you know, a lot of New York shit, man. Like a lot of Mobb Deep and like Capone Noriega, hella Dipset. You know what I'm saying? Hella Max B for sure. Hella Max B. Yeah, like a lot of Dipset. You know what I'm saying? Even Eminem, DMX, you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. Yeah, New York, man, a lot of New York. When I think about it, a lot of East Coast shit. But yeah, that was pretty much it for me coming up, man. P.
All I bumped was Rockefeller.
Right.
I was heavy on Rockefeller. Like,
Facts.
I remember I drew a fucking The Rock sign on my wall when I was a kid, you feel me? All I ever wanted was the Rock chain. Yeah. I was like, I still want the shit, you feel me? But, you know, it's Feed the Family Hooterville type shit right now. But that's all my influence was back then, you know, and I bump a lot of R&B too. So, like, that's where I'm at now in my life. I don't even really listen to too much rap. So I guess my style is just me, just talking my shit, you feel me? Right. So, yeah, that's where I'm at now with it.
Yeah. I've just been looking at that hat. That'd be a dope emblem to put on the chain too. Whoever thought about it? Must be a free game. That'd be dope if I ever saw that on the chain one day.
Yeah, the only reason I asked that question is because I kept telling him, like, I get this throwback feel from you guys. Just because of your influences, I feel validated and having that opinion of your music. Yeah, it made sense. Everything made sense. I was like, all right, I bet. Because these niggas don't sound like the music that's coming out now. No. And that's the music that comes out now is like, it's easily forgettable.
Yeah.
Microwave.
It's microwavable. It's here today, gone tomorrow.
Exactly.
Here today, gone in 10 seconds.
Like when I first listened to your album, it made me want to go back and listen to it. And I can't say that about a lot of today's music. So that's why I had that.
It all in one
skips, no skips.
But you want to know why I love that is because when you link up with one producer to help shape that sound, it's easy to just give that off, you feel me? So like the reason why I love all four of y'all coming together with Tremendiss and making the tape, why I love Tremendiss on this tape, because he's not here, but why I love him on this tape is because originality, one, two, his production is so East Coast without it sounding like everything that's going on in the East Coast now. Right. If that makes sense, you feel me?
That makes perfect sense.
Like I hear his beats and I'm like, you have a
art. People don't like to make that type of shit, but yes, he's
everyone's trying to go for that trap drill beat shit right now.
Exactly. Like you ever had those conversations when people try to be like, what does Massachusetts sound like? And there's not really a sound because niggas think we like ride off New York so hard. Right. But like when I think of shit like that, I can definitely hear me riding through the city with that, and it would fit. You feel me? So that's why I like his production. Yeah. It sound unique to the location that we're at,
and it's funny, like
go off that.
Even with us, not to cut you off, even with us rapping, like none of us said in the tape, "I'm from Boston."
Right.
I'm here. I'm there. I'm there. But you could just tell from what we talking about and how we talking. If you familiar with the city, you know where we from. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's a sound. It's a feeling. It's a vibe that we coming with, bro.
Dogs.
Word.
Yeah.
And I have I got a couple questions for individuals, if that's cool, if I can fire them off real quick. So I'll go from left to right.
Go, gang. Let
me?
The clip go.
Looks, I appreciate you. I'm nice. All right, so I'll start with Bori, right? I got 2 questions, but I'll start with a very quick question I just had in my head. Your name, is it true that your name is like a flip off Boricua? Is that why? Or was it something else?
Yeah, Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican, right? That's why? Okay.
BoriRock,
I heard that, but I didn't know if that was true. I just want to know if that was true.
Yeah, half Puerto Rican, half Dominican.
Oh, word. Gang. Oh, cuisine. Nice. And then the second question, right? You said you started focusing on the music more when you got out, right? Like that's when you started to really focus on the music, when you went away for a little bit and you came back home?
It's been a few times I do a couple months and I come out, but when I said that earlier, I meant last time I was in there for 2 months. I was bored, so I had a lot of time on my hands. But it's been a few times to kind of go in and come out.
Yeah, so since going through all that and whatever unfortunate events that led up to all the shit in the past, is now your focus 100% on the music? Like now is the music gonna be like?
It's been that way since like 2017. Like all I care about is music. Like I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I don't like care about nothing.
Word. So now we trying to.
It's like going to the studio.
Music's the main game plan right now.
It's been that.
Word.
For a while now. It's just starting to pay off though.
How so?
As far as attention, I always wanted the attention I'm getting now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been times on Twitter since 2017. I kind of came out on Twitter in 2016. Like, I used to post shit, get like 5 likes, maybe, shit like that. So, I just got a lot of people tuning in, a lot of eyes on me and shit. So, yeah, you know what I mean? I worked kind of hard to get there. You know what I mean? I've just been writing for a while now, man. Like, since 2015, really writing because I was in jail that time. So. When I go to jail, I just go crazy. I just write every day. Like anybody else locked up with me will tell you, like, oh shit, that nigga won't even writing. Like that's how I do. I play chess, I write, and I work out. That's my little routine. So yeah, since I was locked up, I've been practicing, and all these years I've just been writing and crafting my style and shit. And I'm at where I'm at now. Like shit, you know what I mean? Like I was not this good at, you know what I mean, a few years ago. Every time I just get better and better type shit.
So you say you've been working on music since like 2015, right? But
I've been writing though since probably like 2012. I've been trying to write. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but now fast forward to now, if I go back to your catalog, even if I'm going on SoundCloud, maybe the earliest project I'd see would be Fish Scale. And I think that came out 2020, right?
That's one of my new ones. Yeah, exactly. That's like me when I'm already kind of nice.
That's the earliest I was able to find for your music, at least. And there was this another one on YouTube that was like 4 years ago. But when I was trying to research your music, earliest project I was able to find was Fish Scale. But then it looked like from Fish Scale all the way to now, you just decided to put your foot on the gas a little bit because you just started dropping project after project after project after project. 5 projects within like I peeped that, and they all got their responses. So that's why I asked if music was the main focus now, because it looked like you just started putting it out.
So basically, I guess me being on house arrest and just, you know, I'm older now. And then I linked it with my guy Ballinor, because my problem for a lot of years this whole time was I never really had cover art. I always had music, but I knew I was missing with the art. and shit like that. So that kind of probably delayed me in the past from putting out projects. But ever since I linked up with my man Beat Off and shit, Bill Jackson, and he been blessing me with cover art. I got him, I got Marika, I got my manager Nick. So it's been really easy, cause it's always been kind of easy for me to write songs and shit. I just was missing the art. So ever since that, you know what I mean, 2020 I linked up with this guy, you know what I mean, with him, with the help of my manager and Marika and some other people. Sometimes it's easy for me to get cover art now, and you know what I mean, after putting in so much work, now I got people in my DMs, and it's easier. I have more access to art and shit like that. Cause I was always big on, I want my shit to look good. I always wanted my shit to look nice and polished, and I didn't really have that. And you know what I mean, I worked my way into it kind of, you know what I mean, cause yeah, I just been dropping songs since 2017, pretty much constantly. So yeah, man. But 2021, I'm on house arrest. I got a bracelet on, and I just had the urgency of making and creating, and you know, I could always make songs, and I had a bracelet on me. I'm older. I gotta go hard, so I had that in me, that mentality, and yeah, man. And then, you know, I got nicer when I was in there for 2 months, you know what I mean? Cause I write all day, so I just step out and I'm better, and then I'm just practicing, manifesting a lot of shit, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm the best in my mind. I tell myself that when I was stepping into the booth and shit. So I don't know. I guess that shit really come into life. I really believe it like that, you know what I mean? So
you carry a certain energy with you, and it like translates to your music. So I can definitely see how having that energy could allow you to pump out as much music as you were able to within like the last 2 years. You feel me? So
right, and I was lacking. You know what I mean? I was lacking. I was probably just more caught up. It's like since like end of 2020, 21, all I do is music. I always been in the studio, always writing, but like all I do like it just. I'm creating. I'm either in the booth, making phone calls, planning shit out, or just thinking of what I'm about to do next. That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even mingle too much no more. I don't you know what I mean? I just focus on music only.
Word. Okay. Now for Shaykh, right? So I first heard of you at the Van Buren show at Paradise.
Oh,
yeah, I was at that show, and that's when they were saying that you just came home after all that. And then when you come out with this tape with Feed the Family, honestly, I don't know how long you were gone for, but like on the tape, you sound so comfortable. So it sounds like, you know, I didn't really hear any time missing. You feel me? It sounded like you were caught up with everybody else.
Right.
Were you always like making music, or did it come just recently to you too?
Yeah, I mean, before I went in, you know, I was making music, but it was, you know, just playing with it, bro. It wasn't serious. It wasn't nothing serious. I mean, just, you know, trying to pause, definitely. I was just trying
I love this girl.
Right. But just trying to, you know, that was like secondary. It was nothing like, I mean, how many niggas in the hood say they rap and try to rap or want to rap or aspire to rap? But I mean, so it wasn't nothing serious. It was really, I tell Bori all the time, Bori really made me believe this shit is real. It's like, this shit is tangible. Like, Bori made me like I'm out with him, and people, just random people running, BoriRock, it's you on Dogs. I'm like, damn, this nigga's really like a superstar. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope. So then it made me, it was like, okay, you know, by then I had already, you know, been working and, you know, getting things on my own, but then just meeting these dudes, they really put the fire to me, and like it made me really just elevate, and so that's why I'm grateful, you know. So it's dope.
Hungry,
you know?
too. Hungry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I was also wondering in terms of solo work for yourself.
Yeah.
If you with the release and all this and everything, if you got like anything in the tuck.
Yeah, we got a project coming out soon.
Say that.
It's about to drop soon. Pyrex Visionary, and that's on the way, definitely. You know, I mean, that was the thing. In the midst of this, we were all creating our own thing. Bodie working on like 2 projects, Dunny working on a project 2, Top Hooter working on a project. So it was like we were all doing that in the midst of doing this. So it was just, you know, it was dope to come together and to be able to feed off and have that support system where you're like, yo, what you think about this? All right, yeah, nah. let's do this. Oh, my man got beats over here. Let's. It was just having that support where we have connections now. You can get a beat from over here. You can get. I could holler at Ballin' Off and I say, yo, Ballin' Off, what you think of this album cover? Nah, tell him to do this. All right, and we go back to the drawing board. Let's do this. So just having that team with you, that's so crucial.
Word.
Yeah.
Nah, word. I like listening to the tape. The
I
way
didn't miss
y'all-
a step, right? You can
What's
say
up?
that. I didn't miss a step, right?
Talk this shit,
right?
Talk this shit.
Right.
Nah, dude's nice.
Talk your shit.
Dude's nice. I can
yeah.
definitely say that. I can say that because I was listening. Like I said, comfortable. I was gonna say each of y'all have a unique quality about yourselves, and that's what makes you guys like so dope as a group. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like Bori, you got his energy and his ad libs. Like I'll just be walking down the street and an ad lib will just go off. You feel me? Because it's like that. You feel me? And then you got a great voice for the music, voice and flow. Dealy, I think the same thing with you, voice, flow, and what's that shit called? Damn, I'm missing it.
Cadence.
Nah, fucking
Delivery?
Nah, line. It's a certain line. Like
Metaphor.
fuck.
Now you know how I feel.
Nah, it's a certain line, yeah, but he's nice to getting those off. But I'm forgetting. I'm sorry. And then
Punchline?
What?
Punchline?
Bow.
Punchlines, yeah. I fuck with
Right,
his
you said
punchlines.
metaphors, but yeah, that's the same thing.
But then
That was funny.
my bad, bro. But then we got with Top, voice also, but presence. I love his presence on shit. Like, if I was to compare the artists, like when I listen to Top on the record, he reminds me of like what J-Rock does for TDE. You feel me? So that's why I fuck with shit like that. So y'all definitely got your own unique shit that makes y'all work as a group. So word. Now for that's my dog right there. You feel me? Now for Done Dealy, I'll listen to the tape on Separation. You said your pops was in the game too, right? When you were younger.
That's a fact.
Word. So my question for that, when I say that, is so do you believe that once you're born into like this type of environment, it's hard to escape it, or can you do something like what y'all have been doing? Because making music and getting out the game, not everybody can do that shit. You feel me? But coming from you, since you grew up in that lifestyle as a youngin', do you feel like once you're born into it, you just gotta live by it, or can you do other things to try to get yourself out of that type of
Then
lifestyle?
he had me. Fuck you think I'm supposed to be?
You feel me? You feel me? That's the exact connection I was talking about too.
I don't think necessarily that's true, but I think it depends more on like, on where you come from and how you raised and the shit you around, you know what I'm saying, your environment, you know what I mean? Cause there's people whose pops were fucking kingpins and they getting master degrees and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say that necessarily, but like for me, it was just like growing up as a kid, like that's all I used to see, you know what I'm saying? Not only just my pops, just my family, period, you know what I'm saying? It was just like everybody was just going crazy, you feel me? And like me and my cousins and shit, that's what we used to see. Like we used to see like a lot of it, you know what I mean? So, that's just what it was, bro. And yeah, this music shit, it put my focus on something else, you know what I mean? It distracted me from staying in that lane, you feel me? So now I got my focus over here, and you know what I mean? And this is I'm tunnel vision on this side now, so like that's behind me, you feel me?
Yeah,
for sure.
Support that shit 100%. No bullshit. Thank you. And then for Top, so like I said, the one that I hear from the least, but always brings presence on a track. You ain't gotta hear from him, but you're gonna hear from him. That's how I see it. You feel me? So right, I always saw you with the gang. I always see you around the crew, but like everyone said, it does seem like recently you're starting to step out more, show your face more. I feel like when it comes to the brand, you're a good... To me, it seems like you are a major part behind the brand. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you've been in behind the scenes for a while. But like, what made you want to come out now and be like, all right, I'm ready. This is Top Hoot. We ain't even P89. We Top Hooter right now. The change and stepping into the scene. What was that decision like?
was more like a rebranding, you know, like a rebirth of who I am now. You feel me? Back then, I was going by P89, you know, the Ruger that'll shoot you. I put a mixtape out.
I like that.
Yeah, you know, my mixtape, when I had did 2 years myself, and I put the mixtape out, and it came out like my man Dunny had put it out while I was locked up. So, I don't know, bro. I just, right now, Bordy kind of been on my ass for years. Pause. Heavy.
I love these niggas.
You know what I'm saying? He kind of been like, you know that, you know, a little motherfucker just punching you in your back, like, yo, do this. And I used to always be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna get around to it. But now it's just like, bro, it's like, we got the Hooterville shit. I always tried to make sure I took a part in something, you feel me? I ain't never want to be the motherfucker just standing around and ain't doing shit, because that's never was me, you feel me? But I don't like spotlight like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not really my thing, like cameras and being all in everybody's face, that's not really my thing. But I still got a brain. I still got ability, you feel me? So that's what I put towards the group. I just put my ability forward when it comes to the Hooterville shit. It comes to putting these clothes together and marketing and all that shit. That's kind of my calling. You feel me?
Nah, I hear you.
But a motherfucker could rap too. Right. So when
I've been meaning to hurt you.
Yeah. When a nigga tell me when somebody tell me to rap, it's like, yeah, I could always do that. That comes easy to me. But I ain't never really want to rap. You feel me? I ain't never really want to do this shit. It's just that I could do it and I'm good at it. So I just put it together, bro.
Great at it.
Word.
Yeah, I don't write rhymes. I don't do none of that. I just
freestyle.
I just go. I just come up with it in my head and I just go. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's probably how all y'all able to bounce off of each other. I'm assuming none of y'all write.
Nah, I write.
Oh, my bad.
I write. I do a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we kind of all work like that. We all kind of do. But P don't write at all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we kind of, for the rest of us, I feel like we do a little bit of both for sure.
Word. So like, after hearing what everybody sounds, it sounds like Bodhi is like a big reason why everyone decided like really step up with the rap.
It feels like.
Yeah, like pushing everybody like, yo, get in the booth, nigga, like trying to push everything together. So that's major. How you feel about that? The whole gang come out with this tape. How y'all feeling about the response of it?
I ain't get $1 million yet, so you know, we keep
still
working.
Nah, I get it. Stay hungry.
The job is not finished.
Nah, but now that you guys have the whole project out, and you're getting the response that you're getting, how's it feel as a collective?
It feels good. It feels like my man said, he manifested it, because he been talking like, yo, we gonna put this album out and it's gonna be the best shit anybody's heard in a long time. Like, nobody's gonna be able to top what we about to do. Pause. You feel me? So we manifested it, bro, and it really came together. And
I'm starting to get offended when people be like, "Yo, the best tape of the month or the best tape of the year. This is the best tape that's gonna come out of Massachusetts."
Talking shit, nigga.
It's not for real.
Yeah, facts.
Respectfully, not. I mean, like, it's in the industry. Like, I'm thinking about the industry. Like the industry can't even do that shit. They need that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the more ears this touch, bro, the further it's gonna go, bro. Trust me. It's just like these albums that y'all got here. It's
better than all these.
It's
arguably better than all these shits. That's how I feel.
Beat the family vinyl so y'all can put up here, man.
Not even
I
that.
cop that. I'm telling you now, I cop that.
It's just monumental. You feel me? It's something that's good. This gonna go down in history, bro. Like, yeah, we gonna keep going. We ain't gonna just stop at this one album. We gonna keep going for sure.
I think you hit it on the head though when you was talking about like Boston sound, and you was like, or Massachusetts sound. It was crazy, right? He was like, but it's like I feel like that's what's lacking. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what's lacking. Like we do. Boston has a sound, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we do take influences from everywhere. You hear all our different influences, but Boston always had a sound. This is the Boston sound right here. You know what I mean? This is what it is. It's, you know, we could take all of these influences, like Dunny said, Cash Money, bro. I grew up, Hot Boys was one of my favorite albums growing up, like, you know what I mean? And so these are the influences that you hear. So it's not just, oh, rapping. You know, you hear like New York rappers rapping they lights out, but they, you know, hooks is trash or whatever. I'm not, you know, I'm just generalizing. But I think that at the end of the day, I think that that's the difference. Is like, this is the sound. This is what Boston needs. You know, definitely.
I want to know what do you guys have for the vision of the group as a whole? Like, you guys just dropped the album, so what's next for you guys? What do you guys have in store for us? You guys already working on it?
I know
or?
people hate that question.
What you mean?
Everybody got their own tape.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna get to. So yeah, we are working on our solos as well. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be a lot of heat coming from everyone here. You know what I'm saying? I got an album coming. Boy working on a couple albums.
That's my favorite part about groups, bro.
Yeah,
because like once you come together, bro, it's
Neef got an album on the way. Top
bro.
Hooter working. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the bombs are gonna keep dropping. You feel me? Like that's a fact. And then as far as the group collectively, we're definitely gonna keep bombing. There will definitely be a Feed the Family too. And Tremendiss is here to stay. You feel me? So yeah, that's what it is on that.
I feel like if you guys do that, just capitalize off the energy and exposure you guys are gaining right now. Sky's the limit, like you said. The more hands your music touch or ears your music touches, the further it's gonna go. So I think you guys need to capitalize on the movement you have right now.
This Feed the Family shit. This is more than just like a group. Like we turn this into like a label, like a movement. Like, you know. So that's really what you're gonna start seeing. You know what I mean? You're gonna start to see, you know, different R&B singers. That's the goal. Whatever, you know, Lil Dude's coming up. We going, you know, that's really the goal. We trying to really set that in stone so where we can really push forward, and it's more than just a group. You know, it's really trying to make it a movement. That's the goal.
For sure. So everyone, all of your solo music is gonna be put under Feed the Family now. Yeah, see now, shit like that is shit we preach on this show all the time. Like, no bullshit.
Help each other,
Right, exactly.
Yeah, like I said, group collaboration is what's gonna take everybody up at the end of the day. Like with this tape, the type of response that you're getting now, if people want to peep your individual work, they now have the opportunity to. You feel me? Like if you got someone who's a fan of Bori, Shaykh, Dunn, or Top individually, and then they're coming on, they're checking everybody else out, and they say, oh, the rest of these things are fire too, let me go see what they got. And now I'm dipping back into like 5 projects. That's what this whole shit is about. You feel me? Group collaboration is what's gonna take this state out of here. Like it literally went like this, right? I wouldn't have known. I knew you, right? But it was before I heard of your music. What got me into listening to your music?
You knew me before the music.
I guess you got clout. Like I heard, like no bullshit, I saw Fish Scale before I heard the music. You feel me? Like I saw the album when It's Me came out. I saw that online. But what made me tap into the music, like actually tap into music, is when I heard your verse on VVS. That's what made me tap in. You feel me? I listened to that and I was the VB track, his feature on that. I heard that and I was like, oh. And I went back and I tapped in, and then that's when I was able to collect everything else. But that's one group. Now I'm on to another group. It's just what I'm saying. The group collaboration is what's going to take everybody out of here, bro. No bullshit. So those connections is what's important to the city. So that's that shit I love to see. No bullshit.
Shout out VB.
Shout out VB. Shout out the She.
Shout out She, bro.
Yeah, because y'all were... y'all opened all of you guys opened at the show too, right? I remember I was in the crowd watching y'all go crazy on that stage.
Yeah, that was a fire night. That night was crazy.
Yeah, facts. That shit.
You was there?
Nah, I wasn't there.
I was the only one there.
That was there.
Shit, yeah. That was it. That was a legendary
I know that night. I know.
Yeah, that night
was
was
a good
crazy.
night.
Nah, it ended bad.
I know.
But it's all good.
I have a question. Were y'all at All You Can Eat too?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
That's where
that
you
makes
saw
sense.
them
That's
at?
where I saw BoriRock. I said, yeah.
So
they're
everybody
going
saw
crazy.
a little bit of
They're going
everybody.
crazy.
So that's what's dope. That's what's dope.
Yeah.
So for people that haven't, I want each of your opinions on this. For people that haven't listened to the album yet, what song should they tap into first, in your opinion?
I'm gonna tell you exactly how to play it. Listen,
play it from start
I'm
to
gonna tell you. Listen.
And
No,
say your
okay.
favorite
Yeah.
song.
Hey, what's your favorite track?
This
What's
is
your
the official way
favorite
to
track?
play the tape. If you never heard the tape, right, you gotta bump it from top to bottom, and then play it again on shuffle. That's how you bump the tape.
Okay.
You gotta automatically give it twice. Run it from top to bottom, then shuffle.
Okay. What's your favorite track?
My favorite track?
Yeah.
I get probably a new one every other week. I'm still not over there. I still bump the tape every day. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I've been sitting on it for like a year now. A lot of them shits. Pause gang. But my favorite track, I know one of them was it goes from Conversations. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Standing Tall, that's my favorite.
What's the name?
That's track. So my fault. I said Standing Tall. I'm sorry. Track Conversations track 3. Conversations with the Plug is track 3. As You Should track 4. Creeping. That's track 2. Relief is my favorite too. That's track 5. The outro's crazy. Intro. All the War, that shit. I didn't even like that one like that at first on my side, but on my verse, but I love that one now. It's
the whole take go crazy. Listen, the whole take go crazy.
Every time it switch, I'm like, oh shit.
You forgot about this
Yeah. It's like it's like it's living, right? So if you're going through something, that relief might talk to you that day. If you on your bullshit, that upside down world might talk to you that day. It just depends on whatever you individually going through, you know. And like for me, like that relief track is crazy. We should be shooting a video for that on the way, so be on the lookout for that. Definitely. We got the treatment in the works right now. But it just depends. Like I said, everybody says that every day is something different, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, man. Like, but you know, I will say, I love the intro. The intro. I'm gonna give you a top 3 for me personally. The intro, Relief, and I'm gonna probably have to go with Duck Goose. Right. But As You Should is my favorite beat on the album.
Right.
And you're good with the hooks too.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, start with the first one, and you end with the last one.
I'm done.
There's no skips on this whole album.
None.
Not one.
My favorite verse might be the intro. You know, think I'm out the way, they pull me back in.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I meant by the whole, I wasn't doing this. I was rapping before. You know what I'm saying? I stopped rapping and then I came back. You feel me?
Yeah.
And but yeah, the intro's fire, separation's fire, relief's fire, upside down world's fire, conversation with the Plugs, one of my favorite joints, and I'm not on it. Pause. You feel me? And it's just fire. It's just like everything my niggas talk about, everything I talk about is just like, and especially when you know the motherfuckers that's saying it. And you like, I know what this. I know what he's saying. I know what he's talking about. I know.
Champion the city so much.
You know what I'm saying? I know what he's saying right now. I was with him that day. You feel me? That's a different feeling for me. You feel me?
I feel you.
Pause.
So I feel you on that. I'd probably say my top 3 just to list it. It's in order, so that's the perfect part about it. So Separation, It's Not a Game, Art of War. Those 3 back to back. Those.
So that's a crazy run right there.
Yeah. Nah, you lined it up nicely. The Feed the Family being the intro, that was nice.
What you talk Separation?
Separation,
War,
It's Not a Game, and Art of War.
It's Not a Game.
Yeah, those 3.
It's Not a Game was one of the first joints, right? I think,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the first joints that like we completed, I think.
Yeah, that posse cut go. Yeah, tough. Definitely keep up with that.
Yeah.
All right, so I just to end it off, unless anybody else want to say anything.
I'm good.
Yeah, so just to end it off, we got this little segment on the show called Reality Checks, where we kind of just go by, give the people food for thought, anybody that's listening. So it's just literally just advice that you want to give to anybody listening right now. That's just peeping game. So we'll start with us. We'll give our reality checks to our listeners, and then y'all can just pick up a feel on that and just give something back. You feel me? If you don't got anything to share, then that's cool too. You feel me? All right, so where's my camera at? This is my camera? Okay, word. So for my reality check, right? This week I've been stressed. Right? The only reason why I've been stressed is because these student loans are knocking on my door. You feel me? Facts. If you're not consistently in school, Sally Mae gonna pull up to your door and not give a fuck if you sleeping. You feel me? So my advice to everybody out there listening right now, if you're gonna go to school, if you're actually gonna go to school, dedicate your time in that shit. Don't fuck around. Don't fuck around on any of your semesters. If you're not paying it, don't waste your parents' money like that. Get your own money up, because once your parents stop paying for your school, you're going to be asked out when them bills start hitting your door. And they will after you graduate. So be on the lookout for that shit. You feel me? But I just want to say, shit's mad expensive. Inflation's going up. Everything's becoming mad expensive. Niggas can't even afford to go to school. I'm not even in school this semester for that very reason. So for that, get your money up so you're on, so you can get back on track in the future. You feel me? Don't fuck around. Streets are crazy out here. And fuck you, Sally Mae. That's all I want to say. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go off.
Get me tight.
Yeah, sorry. My reality check is just, it's for the weather, guys. Just prepare for that shit. If y'all walking around, taking the bus, make sure you got your proper shoe wear. Make sure you got your Timbs on, okay? Another thing is we're about to have another snowstorm, so whatever your little vices, your foods, make sure you stack up. Markets is looking scary, so be careful. But that's it for me.
If you get snowed in alone, it's because you ugly. Just know that.
All right, nigga, relax.
All right, yeah. So for me,
until you drop through a blizzard.
Okay.
So for me, it's a little more personal. The last 2 months have been really good for me for absolutely this one reason, and it's consistency. The last year I've been struggling like with work and just like internal things and whatnot, and I've just been working at it consistently. And as I said, after the last 2 months, things have been falling through, deals have been coming in, life is just looking good for me. So my reality check for y'all is just whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing in life, if that is your goal,
Bless you.
whatever you're doing in life.
Hold on, you might got one more.
No, I'm good.
Whatever you're doing in life, if that's something you truly care about, make sure you stay consistent at it. Make sure you work hard on it. Don't give up on it, because you never know when things will start falling in line and falling in place. All it takes is hard work, determination, and consistency. So make sure you have that if you really care about something. That's my reality check for y'all.
Word. On dogs, my reality check, man. Stop trying to skip the work. I know a lot of people like delusional out there. You gotta work. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, maybe you'll be like me on dogs. Buddy.
Talking shit.
Bow.
Niggas is not wavy. Facts.
Counseling.
Facts.
I got another question when you're done. Yeah, go ahead.
For me, just believe in yourself. Don't give up. Just like have that courage to really go after your dreams. Don't give up. I think a lot of times we let life and circumstances sidetrack us. Don't give up, and there's, keep going. There's no shortcuts to success. You gotta see it through.
Facts.
On those.
Alright, bow. Look, my reality check is save your fucking money.
Right.
See what I'm saying? A lot of niggas, so your money can save you. You feel me? I know a lot of niggas getting a lot of fast money. You know what I'm saying? It come fast, it go fast. Pause. But like, I mean, it's easier to get money than to save it. But work on saving that breach, man. That's my reality check. You heard? It's dunny. Wow.
This is shit I need to know. Like
Top hoop. My reality check is just, the definition of a Hooter.
Right. Explain.
Hooter is anybody who strives to make the best out of any situation that they currently facing.
Okay.
Hooterville is any place where a Hooter is present. You feel me? So if you're a Hooter and you in anywhere you at, that's Hooterville.
So we in Hooterville right now.
We in Hooterville right now.
That's a fact.
When you go home, you're gonna be in Hooterville.
It's in you, not on you.
They could just knighted me. That's
Okay.
crazy.
That's a fact.
That's lit.
And that's my reality check. Top hoop.
Niggas is signing off.
What's up?
Bill Jackson,
Come give a reality
shit.
check.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
I got you, Bill.
And introduce yourself when you talk to the camera too.
This is Bill Jackson, y'all.
The creative
Bill Jackson,
director.
y'all. Does.
We call him Bill Jackson.
Y'all can't fuck with him.
Championship coach right
That's
here.
the man
on
behind the
Dogs.
curtain.
Hey.
Just real quick, which camera? I'm looking at this one right here.
Right there.
This one right there. This one right there.
Right there, coach.
Listen.
It's a public service announcement.
Right.
This might be the only chance I get to get this off. First off, I wanna thank y'all for even giving these fellas a platform, first and foremost, because what y'all doing is special, right? Because how I see things right now, it's a new regime in the city, in the region. And you guys are playing the pivotal part. You know, doing what y'all doing, being highly skilled. Like y'all are doing y'all thing in front of the camera, even behind the camera. Homegirl, she's getting busy. Right. So that's part of, so what y'all are doing is part of this is how you guys are controlling the narrative for the section. Because we need that, you know, on the media side, right? Yeah. Because the music always going to be around. But y'all are handling things on the media side, right? So now you guys are giving way in another form for highly skilled players to be able to express themselves in a different way outside of the music, right? So I say all that to say this. You know, it's a new regime in the city, in the region. You know, everybody got to figure out what they want to do, what they want to get out of it, right? Yeah. Because the floodgates about to open crazy. So figure out what part of the ship that you want to be on. Because it's like when we land on shore, you got to get what you need and be out. That's a fact. You feel me? We're not taking no prisoners. You better get busy and be efficient at what you're doing. And anybody that's not trying to help, what's going on? Get in the boot.
You on the plate. Yeah, if you ain't trying to help, you on the plate. You heard?
We won't forget. Yeah. Listen, if you're not trying to help what's going on or just help tell the story, there's no space for you. So, you know, everybody, whatever it is that you feel like doing, shake the dice, make it happen, because folks are gonna be watching very soon. So again, I just want to say thank y'all. That's all I want.
Very important. He's doing something very important for the state of Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be nice to get the support and help we need to push this music, because it's the best music ever.
Talk your talk, my nigga.
Yeah, because it's not gonna stop no time soon. Like these dudes, they're playing humble. They're playing humble. Like, you know how they were saying about they're dropping gems as they were speaking, right? The Cash Money influence. Mm-hmm. They're dropping bombs after bomb. That's exactly what's happening. Because you got to think, this man set the stage for what's going on right now. In jail, he's already writing. He's already manifesting certain things that's about to go on. He's like, yo, I'm gonna make it happen for the guys. Like, you got to listen to Relief when he's like, one day I'll get the guys straight.
One day.
He was in jail writing that.
Yeah.
He was in a situation where somebody would think that's their lowest, and he's already thinking about, I'm gonna get everybody that I'm around right. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So it's like,
keep your head straight.
Yeah, everything that he did set the stage for what's going on right now, and then so now it's just gonna be constant bombs being dropped, because it's like, yo, once you have that attention, it's like you can't let it go, because you don't know when it's gonna go. Mm-hmm. But in the meantime, you got to make sure that you constantly pulling people with you too, because that's what really matters. Because what's the fun if it's just you by yourself?
That's facts.
I know you the type. I know you be taking yourself out to eat by yourself. You feel me? You be taking yourself on dates, but it feel better when you got a shorty with you, right? when you with your people, be the family. Come on, bro. It feel better when you with your people.
That's facts though. That's facts
though. You busting up some bread. You feel me? It's like, all right, everybody's eating,
Yeah.
everybody's happy, right? All right, now let's keep going. We don't stop.
That's facts.
So. Yeah, that's all.
Feed the family, you heard?
That's all I wanted to say. Appreciate y'all.
Facts. There's one more question I wanted to add. Thank you for pulling up. No bullshit. I was expecting one, and I got 5. That's great. That's amazing. You feel me? Real quick question to end things off, BoriRock, because I feel like this has definitely been something in your mind. What do you have to say to niggas who think that this is a gimmick?
As far as what?
Just in terms of how you carry yourselves, your energy, your ad-libs,
man. I don't like to
all
talk.
that
I'm going to
shit.
show them with my work. You know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like anytime, like I said, we be throwing the ad-libs out there. I feel like sometimes people might not take it as seriously as they need to. They might think this is all light and fun, but what do you say to the people that think that shit?
I don't know. I can't even explain my life to a lot of people that ain't really lived that type of life. So if you know, you know. You know what I mean? I be around. I got real problems. I got real niggas around me. I got real problems. You know, we really in the mix. And we making music, and we just, you know what I mean? Trying to do something productive of our life, you know what I mean? Turn negatives to positive and shit like that, you know?
That's a fact.
You should be proud of him.
Right.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, about what would I say to people like that think it's a gimmick?
That's really him, though. That's really how you talk. That's
right.
Him.
And
it's not a gimmick. It's not a gimmick.
First thing you wake up, on dogs. Like,
yeah.
what you talking about?
And it ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. I've been that guy, like, as far as like a kind of a trendy guy since elementary school, bro. I got a homegirl that could tell you my outfit when I was in 4th grade. Like, I had the Converse.
This man had the drip.
I had the Converse weapons, the yellow, the purple joints with the Lakers shit. it was crazy. You know what I mean? Like I've been swagging. You know what I mean? I've been had that.
A lot of slinger, bro.
No, I'm dead ass.
No, that's the point. That's why we love you, though.
No,
That's
I'm
why we
saying-
love you.
believe it.
I'm just saying your personality.
your
and your
energy.
energy.
It ain't here for no reason. They believe it because it's authentic. You know
I
what
feel
I mean?
you.
I be
It's
seeing niggas
authentic.
on the TV all the time, and I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
You know
But
how-
they believe it because it's real and the truth. You gonna feel it.
You know how people like love Marshawn Lynch for being him. That's how I feel about you. Right. Like, we love you for you being you. You feel authentic. Know what I mean? So that's why we feel the way we do, bro. Pause.
I got that aesthetic feel.
Like
Yeah,
after
man.
hearing like Dipset and Rockefeller influences, like I get it.
Like low key, me and my guys, like we like living legends. Like that's how I feel. Like that's what it is. Like we really that. Like for real.
No
and
bullshit.
we been them guys. We're not one of them people that was like losers their whole life. No shade. And I just was nice at music. And then I was ill. We was all ill before the music.
I can't.
We been them guys, like for real. And then now we doing the music thing, and you know what I mean? Fully
Facts.
focused, man. You know what I mean?
This nigga humbly talk shit.
Yes.
I love that.
Nah, cause you know, there's some
Nah, I
people
feel
out
you.
here out to get paid back cause they losers. So I don't know, man. These niggas is weird. But you know, we
is
really
not
was
weird.
them guys. We being humble, but we really them guys, man. We just want to help myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be one of them guys that's I'm gonna always try to help the city. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many people can fucking say that, but you know. But I'm gonna be one of them guys that uplift my city because I'm really from here. I'm really from Boston, Massachusetts, from
I
Dorchester.
didn't have to say shit.
I'm really from that, and yeah, I mean, I want to uplift us because there's a lot of talent out here, and
Straight like that.
yeah, man, it's about time Boston get their time to shine and shit like that, because you know, if you know Boston, if you're really in Boston, you know what's going on out there. If you really got ties to the shit out there, you know, it ain't, you know what I mean, some real shit out there. So, and I'm from that, so, and I'm just trying to show it to the world that we come from a real place, man. You know what I mean?
Word. Ladies and gentlemen, feed the family. Thank you guys for coming
sir.
out here.
Yes, sir.
Honestly,
Appreciate
thank you
y'all
so
pulling
much. I'll put the socials in the descriptions. Make sure y'all tap into everything that they got going out. A lot of quality music, so make sure you are tapped into the scene. You feel me? Make sure you're following us on our socials at The Urban Product. Subscribe to the website, www.theurbanproduct.com. I have no idea if I'm about to be pulling up to this testing lab or not, but next time, if you're in the Brockton area, definitely pull up to the Sound Lab for the Testing Lab series that we got
Shout out to
going
Noble.
on.
Shout out Noble,
Fact,
man.
shout out Noble Museum
gang.
TV. They got a lot of dope shit going on. Make sure y'all pull up to the event and hit them up if you're interested in joining, all right? So you've been listening to The Urban Product. It's been your boy DME.
It's been your boy Cozy Rich.
It's been your girly money.
BoriRock.
Dunny, yeah.
Top hoop.
And we will go ahead and catch y'all next week. Love.
Bow.
Love. You know, yo, I say that at the
Yeah,
end.
I
bro.
know,
What
I
the
know.
hell are you doing?
Dope get blended, poppy scent breaks. Ain't the trenches, let's the beat forensics. Read deception, all you bleed infection. Bitches need attention, geekers need syringes.